Hey everyone, GB's Garage. Welcome to another episode on my E31 850i. So if you watched my previous video, I would have just taken you through the car, showing you a little bit about it and why I love it so much. In this video, I'm going to be talking about things that you should look out for when looking for one of these, things that you can expect to have to attend to, and hopefully that helps you if you're looking for one. So we'll get started in the front. Okay, so at the front of the car, things that you want to look out for. Lots of people don't know how to take these grills off, and as a result, like this one, they break the clips. So I've had to make a plan to keep this in there. It'll do for now. These are still available new from BMW for about $65. So at some point, not a priority right now because it's in there, but at some point you're going to want to replace that. And these over here, these generally I think are okay. Mine are okay on this particular car. These lights, FTP lights, sometimes they're referred to as, for flash to pass. Also, they've got like screws over here and locating tabs. Again, people don't always know how to take them out and the tabs will break. So something else to look out for. Right, engine-wise, you obviously want to check that it starts and runs. A car of this age undoubtedly is going to have vacuum leaks. That's okay. It depends what you're willing to spend, what kind of example you're looking for, but there are probably going to be vacuum leaks. There are probably going to be oil leaks, all part and parcel of a 32-year-old car. Also, these lights, they have like little shocks to absorb the vibrations. Just check that they're not worn out. Otherwise, the whole light unit just bounces when you're driving. Otherwise, just a visual inspection, check for any leaks. Again, fire it up. That's going to be the best way for you to see and to hear what's the issue. You know, if there's any issues with the car. Up here, chances are, if you still have one of these insulation pads, it's sagging like mine. Not available from BMW anymore, so I've seen other E31 owners running without them, or some aftermarket insulation pads that they put in there. Okay, inside the car, you want to, it's just really a visual inspection. Are there any tears in the seats? Plastics get very brittle, so you want to check for any broken tabs. Make sure the seat operates as it should, forward, backward, up, down. I don't know if all of them, mine did have lumbar support, and that didn't work, and some of them suffer from seat twist, all easily repairable. Check the radio works, check that it shifts into all the gears, just look at all the components, check the glove box opens. You're really just having a look at the plastic and making sure that nothing is broken. Something that happens over time with the doors, is inside here, there's a pin that breaks and then the door becomes inoperable from the outside. There are repair kits out there, but just check that. Window seals, 32-year-old car, remember, check that they're pliable like these. They are quite expensive. They are still available, I believe, from BMW, but they are expensive. So just check if these are still pliable. If not, just factor that into your, what you're prepared to offer for the car. If your car has a sunroof, chances are it doesn't work, or at some point didn't work, and that's because the lift gates on either side, they're called sunroof gates, but they lift the sunroof up and down. They tilt it up and down, and they're made out of plastic, and they will crack. They do crack, they will crack, and BMW doesn't make them anymore. There is a guy in the UK that manufactures them, CNCs them out of aluminium. So not a cheap repair, but I guess if you're taking care of everything else your car needs, then sure, go ahead and sort the sunroof out. I have just aligned it, everything is there, and I don't use the sunroof for now, but that is something that you will have to take care of. I think those parts are about £450 if I'm not mistaken, plus shipping, and if you get hit with duties and taxes and so on, it becomes an expensive repair. So for now, I'm just going to leave it alone. Otherwise, it's pretty much like any other car. You're going to check the condition of the paintwork, you're going to look at the condition of the tires, you're going to see if there's any damage to the discs, check for lips on the edges, you're going to see if the mirrors work, windows work. You want to check all of that. When this car came out, it was very complicated. Not that complicated by today's standards, but it's still got a bunch of relays and fuses all over the place. So take a look at that, check everything, check the washers, check the wipers, check the lights go up and down. It's pretty much like any other car. A lot of people scare you off because they say, oh, it's terrible, two of everything, it's just a nightmare to maintain. It's just a car. It's just a car. Check for accident damage, look at the bolts, check in the wheel well there, see if there's any obvious signs of repair in there, and you should be able to determine if that's a good example for you, and you will have many years of happy motoring like I plan on having. So thanks very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next episode.